Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump's closed-door meeting with Senate Republicans. The first rule of closed-door meetings is that you don't talk about what was said in closed-door meetings. But apparently, that isn't known up on Capitol Hill. So, Trump and most of the Republican Party wants to use the budget reconciliation process to get a whole bunch of things done at once. As Trump called it, one big beautiful bill. However, it might be two bills, or maybe not. That was the subject of the closed-door meeting. Senate Republicans seem to want two bills. House Republicans seem to want one. Trump? Well, it depends on the day. And now it seems like he's given up trying to sway the process. At least, that's what it looks like from the information coming out. Here's the problem with this. They have incredibly small majorities. Everybody has to be in agreement to make this work. I'll put an explainer on the budget reconciliation process below. And it's probably time to get familiar with it. But the short version is that there are a couple of steps to the process. The first step is to put together a non-binding budget resolution that has to pass both the House and the Senate. That resolution outlines their goals. If they can't agree on whether they want to use one or two bills, imagine what's going to happen when it gets to what actually goes into the resolution. If they get done with that, committees have to draft their parts, and then it's compiled to create the legislation. If anybody adds something outside the rules, it gets bird-bathed. Just watch the explainer. Then, almost every Republican in Congress has to agree to the finished product. Many Republicans in the House and Senate have single issues that might cause them to vote against it, like the debt ceiling as an example. Some Republicans have never voted in favor of raising it. You also have the fiscal hawk position, and extending Trump's tax cuts will add trillions to deficit spending unless they can find a way to offset it. Trump's indecisiveness about backing one or two bills is likely causing hesitation among some of his allies in Congress. Since he hasn't committed, well, what if they back the wrong one and it leads to the reconciliation failing? He might say mean things about them on social media. Since Republicans primarily define their positions by being against something, they might have real issues working out a compromise that doesn't cross somebody's red line. And if they do, it might be an incredibly watered-down bill, not a big, beautiful one. That reality seems to have already sunk in over in the Senate, with multiple Senate Republicans basically saying they'll move forward with whatever can make it through the House, because they see the House dynamic as being more difficult. The Senate Majority Whip, John Barrasso, said plainly that the reason the House wants one bill is, quote, "The House is afraid they can't get two passed." Their hope is that by tying them together, nobody will have the nerve to stand up for their position and tank the bill by voting against it. I'm not sure if that's the case. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.